Yeah, and I think to your point about Ty and Anna having matching gear, I think that's another sign that's pointing towards your dream of the AEW women's tag team belts. I think they're
Yes,
coming.
please. Yes,
Uh,
please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I concur.
Women's tag team titles. I know that people are. Yeah, I'm going to go on a rant. It'll be quick. I know people don't think AEW's women's division is all that compared to WWE's or Impact's or some other places.
It's
Chris,
But
fine.
excuse me. Oh, so sorry.
but you know what? They have built a strong division. It's still growing. It's still somewhat green. But you know what? I'm invested in most of these women at this point. I want to see where they go. And for them to get more television time, it's just the nature of the beast with wrestling. There needs to be more championships involved. Give them their own tag team belts, build a tag team division. And the way AEW handles tag teams, just because you're in a tag team doesn't mean you're locked into it. You can also be a single star. So if Anna Jay wants to, on 1 week, go for the tag titles, but then the next week fight Britt Baker, let it happen. I'm in
You
for
know
it.
what? So piggyback on your rant, that I'm going to make longer, even though you said it was going to be real quick. I like the
We got
main.
time.
I like the idea of that is because for the women's division, one of the main differences between the men and the women's division that I think maybe isn't always noticeable, but once you do notice it, it's kind of like it's glaring. There aren't women factions. Like the whole men roster is faction, 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 faction. The women, maybe they have one friend at most, and like that's it. The women need factions, and if you have a tag team title, that encourages more groups. Like, and I'm all for that for the women's division. So I'm there with you, James.
What, you didn't like Brandy Rhodes's stable that she had early on in AEW
The
with
Nightmare Collective.
the night?
I
I couldn't
didn't.
even remember the name. I was about to Google it, but it wasn't worth the Google search.